Louis Pasteur was born in Dole, France on December 27, 1822.
It was a small town like any other town, but to us it is special because in it lived little Louis Pasteur, whom this story is about. Louis's father, Jean-Joseph Pasteur, was a tanner. A tanner takes animal skins and makes them into leather, out of which shoes, bags, and other things are made. Louis was an observant boy. Each day he saw his father put huge skins into bins and cover them with salt. He asked his father,
"Why do you put salt on the skins, Dad? I thought salt was meant to give taste to food."
"Salt keeps the skin from rotting," his father replied. "Haven't you seen your mother make pickles? She too uses salt while pickling things. This way, she preserves them, which means she makes them last a longer time." Louis' bright eyes lit up.
Yes, I've seen Mother do that. In fact, I help her when she does it. And I love the cucumber pickles she makes.
"I love them too," replied his father. In the same way, people from other countries love our cheese and wine. But so much of our milk, cheese and wine have to be thrown away because they get spoiled. I wish things could stay without spoiling for longer periods of time,
"I shall make your wish come true one day,"
said the little boy in a sensible manner. His father smiled at his tiny son with such big dreams. At least he had dreams of doing great things. Years passed and Louis had grown big enough to go to college.
At this time, his mind was influenced by some professors of chemistry. Now, he was not only interested in science, but he actually loved it. With this love for science began his life of research, which means finding more about things. He decided to work at the University of Lille. He not only taught there, but kept doing research also.
In those days, he often used to think about why food spoiled. The town of Lille was important for the making of wine. The people earned their living by doing this. But usually, their wine got spoiled and they lost a lot of money. The people became desperate, so they went to Louis and said,
"Please do something about our problem. You must find a way of keeping the wine from spoiling."
Louis smiled at them assumingly and said,
"You can help me by bringing me some spoiled wine."
When Louis put the sample under a microscope, he found tiny rod-like creatures wriggling around in clusters. These were the tiny living things, germs, that turned the wine sour. He then looked at milk through the microscope. He found that spoiled milk had many germs, while the unspoiled milk only a few. On heating the wine and the milk to a certain temperature, he found that the germs were killed and the liquid stayed fresh for a long time. He figured out the problem. His heart was beating fast with excitement.
He ran to his father and said, "Father, I have done it. I have found the answer. I have made your wish come true." His parents had tears of joy in their eyes as they hugged and took a good look at this great man of science who was their son. There was rejoicing not only in the Louis family, but also in the whole of France. Louis had saved a very important industry, the wine-making industry.
The method of killing germs through heating was called Pasteurisation, named after Louis Pasteur. It is used even today in the food industry. Next time you drink a glass of milk, do remember this great hero of science.
Apart from that, he also achieved considerable fame for developing the first vaccine for rabies. He was working on a rabies vaccine that had tested 50 dogs but was yet to be tested on a human. Pasteur first administered the vaccine on a 9-year-old boy who had been bitten by a rabid dog in 1885. The boy did not develop rabies and lived to become an adult. He also invented vaccines for cholera, anthrax, and smallpox. He died on September 28, 1895, aged 72.